today we have a day off, and by day off I mean a travel day. It's a 7-hour bus ride to Osaka, where there's 2 days of shows. Tomorrow is Block A day, after that is Block B day, and then we come back to Tokyo until the end of the tournament. So it's not really a day off, it's more of a travel day, but still excited to spend some free time in Osaka, at least have a little bit of free time, because I've been to Osaka many times. Probably on every single trip I did with DDT, we went to Osaka at least once, but I'd never actually got to do anything fun there. So I'm very excited about that. So next we get on the bus. Couple hours on the drive. This is the first road stop of certainly a couple. On the good side, I've been following up with all the amazing comments for Veda, who did commentary for Resurgence. Did commentary for Resurgence today, and she absolutely did amazing. So please watch that as well if you haven't. Check back with you guys in a bit. I thought this wasn't a lunch break, but it is. This is tea in a Pepsi cup, but that Pepsi cup makes me feel right at home. Okay, so here we are. This is my next hotel room. It's not very packed, but this is tiny. Might be the tiniest one so far. It makes the room I was in Tokyo earlier today feel gigantic. I got a pretty interesting question in the comments of the last vlog about how I learned to speak Japanese. Who asked the question? Hold on, let me just pull that up real quick. Oh yeah, Mahotsukai. Magician, magic user more specifically, asked me how I learned to speak Japanese. So first off, I'm not fluent in Japanese. There's still like a ton of words I don't know, which is the hard part. Like I watched a YouTube video once that explained if you understand 90% of the language, that's 1 out of 10 words that you don't know the meaning of, right? Which makes it very confusing. But I have an app. I do Duolingo every day. I'm like on a 1,200 day streak or something, so that helps out, but that's only half of it. I was with DDT for 4 years, so I spent 4 years between 2016 and 2020 going back and forth between Japan and, you know, everywhere in the world except America. But so I think that using the app and learning it in theory is half of it. The words that I remember are the words that I learned in theory using the app and then was able to use in real life. So for example, the government chapter of Duolingo, I completely forgot. 100% of it, I do not remember. However, the sports chapter, because there's a lot of words like, you know, like halftime, referee, first period, and things like that I heard then at wrestling shows. I remember all of those. So it's kind of half and half. Like just being in the country and listening and speaking and trying to learn that way, you'll get a little out of it. Doing theory with an app or a textbook or whatever, you'll get a decent amount, but I think both together is the ideal way to learn the language. But of course, that's not like easily accessible, you know what I mean? To be around native speakers and learning the theoretical side of the language, I think is the ideal scenario, but of course, it's not a super easy thing. Good morning. So this is the day before my last Block A match with Leo Rush, and I decided to have a little stroll. Look at this. I can't remember if I mentioned this, but I've been to Osaka a million times. If I repeat myself, I'm sorry, that happens often. But I've been to Osaka 1,000,000 times, but I've never actually visited anything because it was only in and out of the show. This time around I have a little bit more time, so I thought I'd go visit Osaka Joe Castle because I needed the morning walk to, you know, decompress and get my thoughts straight. And then later is the show. So this is the #1 picture spot. Everyone's taking photos here because it is beautiful. So this is the venue. I'm trying to be quiet. It's filling up. I'm very nervous about today. Not because I think it could be bad. Because I know the match with Leo is going to be good, but there's a chance that it could be great. And that's more stressful than anything. What a night. What a match. I have a little post-match meal here. I was very excited about, so I'm gonna eat that, get back to the hotel, check back in with you guys. What an unbelievable night. Man, I've said it a lot, right? I've said it after every match, which makes sense. But this might have been my favorite match of the tournament so far. It almost certainly was, because honestly, I truly feel like I have gotten better. I've been getting better in every single match. Not necessarily better at wrestling in general, though that is certainly true, but better at the timing and style of New Japan Pro Wrestling, which is very specific. And watching my matches back, the growth curve on that is pretty impressive. But also, Leo Rush is one of the world's best. We had an absolute smackaroon. Let's go check out some of the clips from that. That was posted on New Japan Pro Wrestling's Twitter. Interrupts me mid spin kick into a spear. The stakes were super high, which made this match a little bit easier. So I mean, in terms of the audience and in terms of getting them to care about the finish, it's rather easy, because this is a big deal in Japan. It's the best of the Super Juniors tournament. I mean, I guess if you're not that familiar with it, it might not be, but if you are familiar with it, you know what a big deal it is. Top rope Spanish fly. There are many reasons why I really enjoyed this match. We told a lot of different stories simultaneously. There was a lot of movement and a lot of action, but we made it all make sense. There was definitely a lot of effort behind everything we did here.
なんですかこの試合は。
終わるのかこれ。いやいやいや。
何が決め手になるのか全くわからない。
Yeah, my knees are taking a beating.
当たらない。当たらない。
警戒者、横にしておいてください。こういうのは気をつけなければいけない。
どっちだ。なんだこの身体能力。
リオが行く。リオが行く。ラッシュ。
ラッシュ。リオ。
リオ。来るぞ。今度こそ。見せてくれ。
リオ。
ファイナルがバイオリン。なんで決まんないの。
There we go. So as you can see, it's a lot. There's also this little clip, the double springboard, pyong jump. Yeah, so I have officially won Block A. I am the winner of Block A, number 1. That means I will be facing the number 2 seed of Block B. So someone is going to have the most points in Block B. I'm going to face number 2, then number 2 in Block A, which is Titan, who defeated Hiromu in a match that I have yet to watch because they were right after us. Though I really wanted to. I certainly will later. Because, man, every single match in this tournament has been great. So tonight was Block A night. So only Block A matches. Tomorrow is Block B night. So only Block B matches. I might have some kind of little tag team match. And then the semifinals are in Yoyogi 3 days from now. And then the finals are in Ota the day after that. So that's what I'm looking forward to. This is officially the home stretch. We are nearly done. I have tomorrow semifinals and then the finals. It has been a marathon since the beginning, this tournament has. And I'm glad I got to share it all with you guys. I'm super appreciative of you all watching and dropping comments and questions in the comments. So thank you all so much. I will vlog tomorrow as well. So see you then.